And so, antenna number 2. Hi, Snowman. You're right there. Yay for Twin Fang. It's a simple chip, but it gets the job done. This, on the other hand, is kind of a bad situation overall. Let's see here. I honestly kind of want to be done with that boomer first. There we go. That was going to be the harder thing to dodge. Alright. And we get Reg Up 1. Let's see. Yeah, that'll do. And that's all the snowmen for this system. Offer the one that explodes just behind and has a C. I wonder if that means this chip. And we install Heatshot C. One detail I like is that the cyber torches are in the same position as the range of the chip you're using. Kind of a nice detail, that. We can probably sneak in one more, I think. I don't think you have to worry about not being able to use chips unless the temperature goes all the way down to 34, I think. So, in we go. Antenna number 3. That message is just kind of a warning one. It doesn't really affect you in any way. Obviously, we're still using battle chips. We just need to take care of this quickly. I didn't expect it was going to pull you in. Just suddenly walrus in your face. Notably, the temperature does not drop while you're in the middle of a net battle. There we go. And we get Bug Bomb G. Very well then. Let's see here. I was kind of hoping the timing would work better there, but alas. And that's all the snowmen for this antenna. Offer the one that bears lava spreading back, and has a K. Spreads back. Oh, this? And so we install Heat Breath K. I think there's a particular net merchant that you can get this from if you haven't gotten it from the Womper viruses. But it's simple enough to get that one. With that, though, we're going to go restore our temperature. It's getting cold. Yeah, like he said, he can't operate Megaman like that. But we're back to normal, and we're gonna go ahead and call a refreshing pause here, and I'm gonna go grind for those chips that are in the console there. So, back in a moment. And so after a bit of chip grinding, I have the full Twin Fang 2 advance. I also can make the bubble spread advance now with Bub V chips, so at least the base chips are a little stronger, but it's still the same advance. I also went back to Undernet 3 to look around in there, but I didn't find anything really amazing. Mostly just EX versions of the Boomer, Kilby, and Shrimpy viruses, and the occasional Elmpurr, but that's about it. And so, into the final antenna. Let's do this. This one's a bit overrun with snowmen, a total of 5. For those wondering about basic viruses in here, it's mostly what we see in the snowmen themselves. Mostly Metar EXs and the occasional Walla. I think that's about it, really. So, one down. And your turn. Nothing we're really going to get a counter hit with here. But at least that worked out. And your turn. A little patience and this should work just fine. There we go. And your turn. Let's see. This might work out. Okay, not quite. Get over here. So that's 4 down, and mystery data. We get Battery, another customizer program. This one attracts Elec-type viruses. And your turn. Let's see here. Well, this should work, really. Right then. So, time to light the torches. And this one needs a very specific chip. Offer the black flames of destruction that have a Z. Must be this chip. And so we install Black Bomb Z. If you don't have that chip, it's in locked mystery data right next to the Slider Master. We got it earlier in the LP. And there we go. Lan, all 4 antennas have been fixed now. The blizzard has subsided too. Lan, phone call. The antennas are working again. Nice work. The researcher, are you okay now? Thanks to you, I'm fine. You did an amazing job out there. The blizzard's over here in Sharo, but it may take some time before it subsides in Netopia. Take some time? Why? It'll take a while for the signal to reach Netopia, but at least no more damage will be done. I see. Then the tournament should be okay then. Always the priorities. I'll control the satellite so that the blizzard in Netopia stops as soon as possible. Don't worry. Roger that. We're counting on you. Lan, let's get back to Netopia. Another call? The researcher again? Whoosh! Megaman! What's the idea meddling in our business? ColdMan! You gonna pay. I just starting to cool off. Come to Coliseum at once. We will freeze Megaman to core. All he thinks about is himself. We can't lose to someone like that. Megaman, let's head to the Coliseum. Roger. So yeah, I mean, if I had that kind of power, I'd turn my own room into a walk-in freezer, but not the whole bloody country. Oh, it's so easy to get turned around in this little snow maze here. Woof woof! Leaving, woof! Well, that's adorable. So, off to Netopia, where it's still quite a fierce blizzard. I'm gonna call a quick refreshing pause here, though, now that the scenario is more or less done, because there is one more bit of chip grinding I want to do back at the Den Dome in Electopia. So, back in a moment. So I had a bit of a marathon grinding session. I was doing some research to see what all viruses and chips I could go after at this point, and there were some pretty good options there. First I went to the sink at Den Dome. There I encountered Gloomer, the level 2 version of Boomer, and Bark, the level 2 version of Lark, as well as their EX counterparts. That gave me all the chips I needed for the Pit Rank 2 Advance and the Super Spread 2 Advance. There was also the Karma virus in the Battle Console at Castillo. That's the level 2 version of Dharma. With that, I was able to get everything I needed for Pit Hockey 2. At that point, I came back here to Netopia, and with the battery program installed, going into the hero computer here, I was able to encounter Magtech EX. They only seem to appear if you've got that battery program installed to attract Elec viruses, but that gave me the last code that I was missing for Magbolt 1. Looking in the library here, I did go ahead and perform every program advance that I currently could, just to catch this up. So, we've done quite a few of them. Though there are still several more to go. I also did grind for bug frags to go ahead and get the collect program just to make grinding sessions go at least a little bit faster. That's a handy thing to have. It guarantees that you will always get a battle chip after battle instead of Zenny. But with that, back to the tourney. We have a little situation going on here. And, well, other than the official, no one showed up. Greetings, TV viewers. Sorry for the delay. It's so cold that an evacuation advisory has been issued. But the show must go on according to the broadcast schedule. Ooh, it's cold. But we must persevere. Achoo! Start music. And now, representing Electopia, Lan. Clatter, clatter. And now entering the arena, representing Sharo, achoo! Excuse me, Chillski. Clatter, clatter. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. I don't know if she's applauding by herself to make up for the lack of a crowd, or if that's just like her teeth chattering or something, maybe? What is it? Why everyone's shivering? Am I really so very scary? Clatter, clatter. Okay, the fact that he's doing it, I'm guessing it's just like chattering teeth. We're just cold. Perfect temperature for me. Only because you're such a fathead. Little brat, you no talk to me like that. Now you pay. ColdMan, freeze Megaman to core. That's just what I had in mind. Whoosh! Megaman, go get him. He's history. Time to battle. Lan versus Chillski. Battle routine set. Execute. I'm gonna freeze you to the bone. Whoosh! And so it's time for us to fight ColdMan. Naturally, this fight does take place on an ice field. So let's play some ice hockey. ColdMan can summon ice cubes and send them flying toward you as well. But he can do other things too, such as sending out these blasts of frigid air. They just cause damage if they hit you. He can also use his iceberg press to fly across the field to hit you that way. It just does standard damage if it hits you. Okay, so this is going to be doubled by full synchro by hitting an Aqua-type enemy on an ice panel. Is this going to finish him off? Well, that happened. ColdMan was deleted. Lan has clinched the match amid the fierce blizzard. The storm subsided and warm sunlight is shining down upon the victor. And look, the crowd's returning! We're not actually gonna scan up there to show it, but listen to those cheers! We did it! It hot! Too hot! No way I can battle in such heat! That was unfair, stupid battle! I go back to Sharo. Huh? What do you mean unfair? The blizzard was no picnic for us. That's just... bah! I hate how you kids lose temper so fast. Net battle is just game, you know. Oh, now you done it. What did you say? Net battles are not just a game. Navis risk their lives. You just say whatever suits yourself. I ought to slug you. Yikes! That's enough, Lan. Don't waste your strength on the likes of him. We officials will take care of judging him for his crimes. Oh sure, now you get involved. Officials? Chillski, you're under arrest for hijacking the weather satellite. No. Let's go. You have a lot of explaining to do. At least let me do it in a cold place. We have a special interrogation room ready for you. In Netfrika. Netfrika? I cannot stand hot place. Stop your whining, let's go. No! I sorry, don't take me to hot place. Shut up and move. Serves him right. Yeah. Say, Lan, you okay? You were in the blizzard during the battle. I managed somehow, but I've had enough of this cold. Hachoo! And so with that brings this scenario to a close. So that's where we're going to call it for now. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series so far, and I shall see you again in the next one. Until then, fare thee well. So yeah, that was another of those scenarios where the battle was just extremely lackluster due simply to the fact that, well, everything went my way. So let's try that again without any Elec chips. Let's give ColdMan a fair shake. Okay. Kinda want to open up the folder a little bit. I don't really want to go Gutsall, I don't think. But we'll go ahead and burn you. Can't really get close enough for the full effect of that. ColdMan likes to try combining the frigid air with his iceberg press move. So be careful of that. He'll also do this when rearranging the ice cubes. Going invis here might be a good option, and I'm just going to go ahead and ditch that sword. After all, I'm not really going to get close enough to use it against him. When using iceberg press, he's immune to anything that isn't break element. Let's see here. Well, I have area steal, but it doesn't really help me out too much right now. Kind of open things up a little bit. Basically, at this point, we've seen most of what he can do. Now, since he stays in the back column a lot, he is still susceptible to boomers. And we can still always play ice hockey. And there we go. So at least a bit of a longer fight. But yeah, overall, ColdMan really isn't too much of a threat.